Hi, everyone. Hello, my preschool friends from Middleton Community Church. I miss Deb. It's good to see you again. Well, I thought we'd start with a song. You know this song about wherever love is, God is there too, right? Help me out and sing with me. Wherever love is, God is there too. God is in me 'cause I love you. Wherever love is, God is there too. God is wherever love is. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Wherever love is, God is there too. God is in me 'cause I love you. Wherever love is, God is there too. God is wherever love is. And God is wherever love is. That is such a great song. God is wherever love is, right? So it's with us, it's with our families, it's with our church friends, it's with friends at school. Well, our Bible story today is all about someone named Abraham and Sarah, and something exciting is going to happen to Abraham and Sarah. So I'm going to put the book up so you can see the picture. There we go. And I am going to read from Genesis 21, verses 1 through 7. A year after the visitors came, Sarah and Abraham did have a baby. They named their baby Isaac. Isaac means laughter. Sarah was full of joy and said, God has given me joyful laughter. Who would have thought that I would have a baby when I was 92 years old? That's pretty amazing. But God promised that He would send Abraham and Sarah a son. Well, it's time for our Wonder Cube. Let's see what our question is today. Let's see. Our question is, what is your favorite part of the story? I bet you got some good ideas. You know what my favorite part was? My favorite part was that they named the baby Isaac, and that Isaac means laughter. Maybe your name means something, or maybe your name has a special story behind it. But I'll always remember that they named Isaac, and that means laughter. Well, we've been talking a lot lately about faith and about promises, right? Do you remember what faith is? It's sort of like having trust in something or someone, or believing in something or someone, like God. Are there people in your life that you trust? I bet we all think God right away, but are there people in your family or that you live with that you trust? And why are they so important? Why is it important to trust those people? I know for me, the people that I trust will help me whenever I need help. And I know that they're always there. And that helps me every day, even if I have some bad times, to know that the people I trust will always be there. It's sort of like with God, right? And the other word, promises. God made a promise to Abraham and Sarah. It's pretty important to keep our promises when we make them, right? Why is it? Why do you think it's important to keep promises like with your friends or your family? Well, I know that people that keep promises with me help me feel more trust with them, that I trust them because we keep our promises with each other. So it's sort of important. And God kept his promise, and her promise with Abraham and Sarah, right? Hey, it's time for our wonder box. Let's see what's in it. Oh, do you hear it? Do you have any guesses what it might be? I'm going to take the cover off. You might be able to see before I do. If you have a wonder box, you can look inside now too at home. Can you see what it is? It's a candle, but it's sort of a special kind of candle that we use for something. Do you know what we use it for a lot of times? Yeah, for birthday cakes. We celebrate birthdays and we light them up. One candle for every year, right? What do you do to celebrate your birthday at your house? Do you have any special things you like to do? At my house, on my birthday, I do like to have some cake and ice cream. Is that what you said too? And maybe even some candles. Oh, game time. I like games. Let's get out our game here. If you got a bag from Miss Darcy, you will have some things in it for your bag, for your game, so you can do it at home or you can do it with me right now. First of all, you will need one bowl with the letter T for true or yes. And then there will be another bowl with the letter F for false, which means not true, or it means no, right? And then we'll have some cotton balls. So I'm going to read you some questions about the stories that we've had the last few weeks about Abraham and Sarah. If they're true, yes, we'll put a cotton ball in the T bowl. If they're not true, if they're no, we'll put our cotton ball in the bowl with the F for false. All right, here we go. I'll ask the question and you see if it's true or false. Here we go. Abraham and Sarah moved from their home to California. False, right? They moved to the Hebron Valley. We learned that a couple of weeks ago when we read the story. Awesome. Number 2, Abraham offered the visitors a meal. Do you remember that? That 3 visitors came to see? Did he offer them a meal? He sure did, so he put the cotton ball in T for true. For dessert, they had apple pie. Oh, Miss Darcy put that question in, but we don't know. Could be yes, could be no. Let's put one in both. One in the T and one in the F. There we go. Next question. A guest told Abraham that Sarah would have a son within 1 year. Did that happen? Sure did. It was in our story. So we put a cotton ball in the T for yes. Sarah had a daughter named Isabel. No, we know that's not true. Goes in the F. Sarah had a baby boy and his name was Isaac. Yes. And the last one, God kept God's promise that God made. Yes, God did. So we put the cotton ball in the bowl with the T. Awesome job. How many are in our bowl with the T's? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 yeses. And how many no's? 1, 2, 3. Up. The yeses won. Yes. All right. Let's see here. Since we had our cotton balls, we were going to use them to feed our babies, weren't we? We have a couple babies here. So if you are at home and you would like to sort of do some pretend with your babies afterward. You could sit them up together, or your stuffed animal. If you don't have a baby and you use the stuffed animal, you could feed your babies some food. Or if you have pretend food, you could even feed them some pretend food. Awesome. So, when someone has a baby, they make a promise to care for the baby. Is there anything that you have at your house that you would promise to take care of? I'm thinking maybe you said another stuffed animal. Maybe do you have a pet at your house, or a plant, or maybe a person? Maybe you promised to help take care of another family member in your house. Those are all good things. Well, we're almost at the end of our Sunday school today. So we heard that God made and kept a promise, and we celebrated a birthday. And whenever we are born and celebrated, God celebrates and is joyful right along with us. So maybe you could even celebrate with your dolls or your stuffed animal that you used. Maybe you could have a party or sing happy birthday, or maybe make a special treat if your people at home say it's okay to have a special treat. So I wonder if there's something you can do at home to remember that God is faithful to us and keeps promises. One thing you could do is read your Celebrate Wonder book at home. You can read that all week. There's even the story in there about Isaac and about Sarah and Abraham. So if you have that at home, you can sure read that too. So as we close, get ready to say goodbye, friends. I'm going to have you hold up one hand. Good, there we go. Hold your hand up and first touch your thumb. And we're going to use our thumb to remind us of the word trip. That have been on a long journey with Sarah and Abraham. It was a long trip. Going to this finger, promise. It took a long time, but God was true to the promise of a child for Abraham and Sarah. Next finger is trust. God was always with Sarah and Abraham. They had trust in God. This finger, believe. They believed God's promise. And fold them all in just so you're holding up your pinky. And we use our pinky to help us remember a promise all the time that God makes to us. And you can even think of a promise that someone else made to you. So this week, if you want to remember a promise that you made or someone made to you, or even the promise that God made with us, look at your pinky and remember. So you can put your pinky right down, friends. And before we close, see if you can be my echo. The Lord carried out just what he had promised. Just what he had promised. Genesis 21:1. Genesis 21:1. Awesome job, everybody. And let's finish just saying, I have faith in God's promises. I have faith in God's promises. Awesome. Let's put our hands together and let's say a prayer. God is faithful. I have faith in God's promises. Amen. And that's it for today, friends. Go in peace and have an awesome, awesome week. Bye.